Hello world and hello dear fans of Mate Debunked. My name is Susanna and I'm the creator of Mate Debunked. So, how's everyone doing? I know it's been a while since I've connected with you and since my last video, but I think like all of you, I've been adjusting to this new normal now. And, I think I'm feeling a lot better about it and past a little bit of the shock of the new normal in society. But I think first and foremost, I really do want to check in with all of you to see how everyone is doing. I trust that you and your families and loved ones and everyone around you, you're all safe and well, regardless of where you are in the world. But yeah, no, obviously I want to create this video now because despite everything that's happening around the world, I think we do need to keep up with connecting and communicating with each other, as some of my posts have indicated. Anyways, the topic for today's video is titled Temptation to Reconnect. And of course, every time I create a video, it's always inspired by personal events or of those close to me. So what I mean by this now, so I'll just explain a little bit. And obviously I don't want to always pull in the context of what's happening around the world. I mean, that's a given now, right? But I think, there's this really huge temptation for us to connect with past friends or exes or anybody that's been in our life and then we've moved away from or we grew apart from, whatever the reasons may be. Now, the reason why there is the temptation for us to reconnect is I think there's three main reasons. First and foremost, we as humans, we seek connectivity. That's just innate in us as human beings. We seek connectivity. We seek community. We seek others to be in our presence, in our life. We were not meant to be solitary creatures. I mean, that's just the fact of human evolution, and that's just who we are innately as humans. The second reason is there is so much global energy in the world right now, and for me, in my personal opinion, there's an extreme polarity. There's the one hand where you do have people that are, unfortunately, they're very fear-based, and they're not really equipped to handle with the global energies of what's going on. But then there's the other side where it's very loved-based. So for me, I really feel that there's a polarity. There's a love-based and the fear-based group of people. So, and I reckon that majority of you who are tuning in and following me on this platform, you're in the love-based camp. So there's the innate side of us, the global, kind of just the global energies. But then there's also the side that of us being in quarantine for so long, people are lonely and we seek the comfort of others. So with all of that, all of those reasons, there is this really deep innate desire and temptation for us to connect with ex people in our lives. And what I want to tell you is that, and I can't say, definitively don't do it, because you'll have your reasons if you do reach out. But I have to say, in my personal experience in the past couple of weeks, I reached out to someone who I knew, he was an ex, and I knew that, he was in a very fear-based camp, but regardless, we had a good long history together, and I wanted to just reach out and find out how he's doing and show some compassion, right? Because those of us in the love-based camp, that's what we do. We want to reach out and be compassionate and show love and spread love. But what I ended up feeling after connecting with him was just like, ugh, I didn't feel good about myself. I didn't feel good about the situation, and I knew that chapter in my life, that was the past. That is meant to stay in the past. So I'm here to tell you, you have to resist that temptation to reach out. And one of the key things of you being able to determine whether if it's a good thing or not is to see how you feel. And if you know that, if you think about this person, you just have some feelings about you that are just not good, chances are you should not be connecting with this person. And truthfully, I mean, it's a very difficult thing, because sometimes there's always, there's the spiritual side of you that really want to reach out and be compassionate, but then there's the logical, human brain side of you that says, no, that person or my ex, they have someone else in their life, they've moved on, we've both moved on, we've both parted ways, that was a long time ago in the past. Oh, but I know their parents, and I still want to reach out and find out how they're doing. Here is a tip and trick that I use, and it also really ties into your intuition. And a lot of us are now called upon to really use our intuition in this kind of times that we're all going through globally. And it's a simple trick for me that I use. It's I always give myself two options. It's kind of like the equivalent of in the morning, okay, well, do I want a banana or do I want a smoothie? And you know right away how you feel. And I mean, that's kind of a really simplistic scenario or example, and it may change day to day, but by and large, you'll have a certain feeling towards something. One will make you feel, I'm not too sure, and the other one will make you feel, yeah, it feels right. And so don't overthink it, but you have to really take some deep breaths, give yourself a little bit of time, maybe wait a day or so, and see how you feel about reaching out to that person that has in your past before you actually do it. Because I tell you, the temptation is there right now, given all the reasons that I've described earlier. But I tell you, if in the past you broke up or you separated because you were not in alignment energetically, spiritually, you were just not in alignment, and you truthfully didn't feel good about yourself being in that relationship, chances are what's in the past should stay in the past and keep it there. And you have to resist that temptation to reach out. So again, there's no definitive answers for that. Only you yourself will know. But I truly implore all of you to, before you really make the decision to do that, is just to really just think about how you feel and really think for yourself first before you make that step to reach out. Okay, it's not like it's a bad thing if you do or not, but I'm just saying that there is a tendency for all of us to feel that way right now, and chances are it may not do you any good. It actually may make you feel worse, than before if you reached out. So there's the altruistic side of us that think that reaching out and showing compassion and love is going to make us feel better. But sometimes if you reach out to the wrong person, it's not going to make you feel better. And in fact, it may make you feel worse. So anyways, that's just my kind of a little bit of a recent experience that I wanted to share with you. But I hope that you are all doing well, and I want you to stay well, stay safe, stay at home, and we'll connect with you again really soon. Okay, take care. Lots of love. Bye for now.